if you got an RT or a V6, listen, just stay in your lane, man. But real talk, man, I'm just telling you guys, like, just chill out on the wide body kits, man. If it's a 392, that's cool. If it's a Hellcat, it's cool. But if you're driving a V6 or RT, man, just chill out.
We were just having a discussion about the ZL1 front bumper. This is an SS, right? Yeah. So you're a poser. Yeah. I went with a 2021 conversion, no badges on there. And Motorfire here has a ZL1 body kit on an SS. And basically, a lot of people give you shit, right? Yeah. For having that. And I'll tell you, after I put this on, I noticed that quite a few people were not too happy or enthusiastic about the calling it. It's not what you're claiming it is. Yeah, yeah. Right? Like, you don't have a ZL1. You should not be putting ZL1 stuff on your car. Right. What is your take on taking a higher trim level body styling and putting it on?
So there's three things that I follow with doing that, right? The one is pretty obvious. It's my car. Do whatever the hell I want. Number two, it actually does increase airflow and reduce IATs to the engine bay. It's proven. Yep. Whether you want to believe it or not, all this can be true regardless. And number three, I didn't actually put a ZL1 badge. Like, I'm not out here saying, look at my ZL1.
Yep.
It's not a ZL1, it's an SS. I want people to know it's an SS. That's why I put SS.
But you like the styling.
I love the styling.
And you did it really for performance purposes.
Of course. No,
yeah.
I did it more, truthfully, I did it 50-50. I like the way it looks, and it actually does increase air force, slightly. So there's a flow tie. That's why the flow tie exists. It actually increases airflow in and lowers IATs in your engine. So it does work, but I also do like it. So it doesn't, both can be true. It doesn't matter.
See, I'm just a big believer in keep the badging proper.
Sure, yeah.
And like, you could put, the different hoods on, or like if I had a wide body Challenger, if I put a Demon hood on, I don't think that's an issue.
No.
It's just if you put Demon badging on, then now you're a poser.
It's like a lot of time you see some V6 Hellcats, V6 Challengers that have Hellcats emblems on them.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
That's like, what are you doing? I tell people all the time, I understand if I was putting ZL1 badges on it, then okay, you can give me shit for it. But I just like the way it looks, and I do think it does what it's supposed to do.
Absolutely.
So that's all it's for, And I think it's a one of one. It really looks pretty badass in my opinion.
So I originally had RT badges on this thing,
yeah,
and I actually took off the sides because of the actual fender flares.
Right.
And now it's completely debadged, and I was kicking around just rolling like that rather than even having an RT badge. Yeah, that's what I was kicking around doing. Yeah. And I don't know, you think that's poser? You think it's a poser move? Doing debadge?
Sort of, but at the end of the day, at least you're not actually like up badging yourself either,
Like, I'm not putting a Scat Pack or a Hellcat badge on it.
Any kind of SS or ZL1 or anything like that on the side. I went with custom badges, to go from the name of the car.
But now people on the side don't know what your Camaro is.
They don't know what the hell it is, until they go to the front.
Do you have a SS badge in the back?
No, I just have a bow tie, that's it.
Oh, so you can't even, I have as much branding as you do. I have one RT badge, and that's that. You kept your bow tie on there too, huh?
I did, yeah.
So I just kept it in the back because I'm like, you know what? When I'm winning a race, I want everybody to know that it's an RT.
Well, that's my point. I want everybody to know it's an SS because it's something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's special. And I'm not just some guy who's putting a ZL1 bumper on his car just because he wants people to think it's a ZL1. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I just like the way it looks. It does what it's supposed to do, and it's my car. Like,
Yeah.
I can do whatever the hell I want. I pay for it, so it doesn't matter.
You know, that's I think that's along the same lines as what it is that I wanted to do. I wanted I really wanted a facelift. I wanted it to look modern, and I'm not trying to confuse people.
Sure.
I'm not trying to be a poser with, you know, oh, this is a Hellcat. You know, that's just not what it is that I'm doing. But
It's pretty stealthy up here, though, I'll say. Like,
It does.
It doesn't have anything here, which I'm used to seeing. So, and unlike Chevy, you know, you Mopar guys, you don't have any kind of branding in the grills normally. I know sometimes the Scat Pack does with that little B symbol or whatever, but you know, you don't have like a bow tie. Like, that's built into the grill. So you
Yeah,
can
that's true.
You still
Yeah.
kind of know what it is. But this is just a really stealthy car, man.
And you know what? I stopped kind of caring about the body style because Dodge already makes them all look the same anyway.
True.
You cannot, other than badging, they all look the same. You
There's
cannot
like 15,
figure out.
There's 15 different trims or something like that.
Yeah, you
for
cannot
Chargers
figure
and
out
Challengers.
which what in these trims. So
It used to be the hood. It used to be the emblem for the Hellcat and
Yup.
whatnot. But now it's just like you got wide body everything. You got the aggressive hood everywhere. That big ram air hood that you guys have on the Challengers. They're on every car, basically. Even like almost a V6 has it too. So
it
it's
used to
ridiculous.
actually not be that bad because the V6, well, the RTs had my body style prior to this.
Yeah.
And then you had, you know, your performance-minded 392, the Hellcat,
yeah.
they had a different look. So, you know, they muddled it up, and I was like, you know what? It's time for me to muddle it up. I just think it's funny when people kind of try and weigh in and make you feel guilty about doing something like this.
But
where
those people usually never have the car that they're making you feel guilty for not having.
it's true.
You know, and,
Yeah.
and every once in a while you'll find the person who got that car. But it's like, dude, what are you trying to prove? This
Yeah.
car would kill your car. If you have a ZL1, I will literally destroy you. It's not even like I'm trying to be a douche.
Yeah, like if a ZL1 came up to you and started revving their engine,
Yeah.
you'd walk it.
If you think I'm posing, you could line up and see
Yeah.
if I'm really posing, but I'm not. Like the car is what it is, man. It's an SS. It's got a ZL1 kit on it, but it needs it at this point.
My plan is, even if a Hellcat wide body came up to me,
yeah.
by the end of 2021, it's going to be walking them. You know, anybody that wants to challenge it is going to find, typically they're going to be on the ass end of a race. You know, so.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, in the comments below, definitely let me know what you think of this conversation. Always interesting to hear what you guys have to say. And if you haven't already, you know, go check out Motorfire. He's doing some really cool stuff with this Camaro. Any last words, buddy?
Stop hating.
Stop hating.
Yeah, stop hating.
Damn right, man.